Hello, and you are listening to Streamer Struggles with Gleaney.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Streamer Struggles with Gleaney. How you guys doing? So basically, I'll take you a lowdown of what happened. So, I did some good things and some bad things. So, a thing that went really well, yeah, I did my longest stream ever, 14 hours. 14 hours of streaming, which was absolutely incredible. Had quite a bit of support, which was great. A couple of people that popped in, which was good. And it was a different game. Was playing Pokemon Shield. It was a good time. I played the whole game, did a complete run. So we had a little bit of gap in between because I had to go to work. But then I did 14 hours straight on the Saturday and we went into the Sunday as well. So that was fun. I had a good time. We caught some Pokemon. I had fun. People in chat, it was good. But after doing that 14-hour marathon, behemoth of a marathon, I was exhausted. So let me run you through how it went. So I started when it came out, which was at midnight on the Friday. So when it came out at midnight on the Friday, I played till 3:30 in the morning in the UK. And then I went to sleep for like 2 hours, 2, 3 hours. Then I got ready for work, did a whole day at work, came straight home and started streaming. And started streaming on the Friday. We did a little run on the Friday, but I was quite tired. And then Saturday, I woke up and I'm like, we're doing this. We're getting it done. So I did a straight 14 hours on the Saturday. I started at 10. Yeah, I think I started at 10 p.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. And then we went straight through into Sunday morning. And it was a lot of fun. I had a good time. I loved the game. I wish there was more. I mean, Pokemon's great. I just wish that there were more. I wish there were more Pokemon. I wish that the open area was bigger. And I wish it was more challenging or had more things in it at the end game that were more challenging. Other than the tower that you have at the end that you can kind of grind your way up without potions and things. Yeah, I just wish it was more difficult as a game. Anyway, I had a good time. But at the end of it, I was absolutely exhausted and I was unable to stream on Sunday. I was going to stream my normal time on Sunday and I didn't, which meant that that was a promise that was unfulfilled. So I want to be consistent as a streamer. That's one of my number one goals is to be consistent, which means to, if I say I'm going to do something, if I'm going to stream, that I stream. Hell or high water, I stream. And I felt like I let down my audience and I let myself down. Because I wasn't able to do it. I wasn't able to stream on Sunday because I was completely exhausted, and I didn't sleep because my sleep schedule was like all out of whack. I didn't sleep on the Sunday. Like I stayed up all night, and then I had work that day on the Monday, and by the time I got home, I was absolutely wiped out. Like I couldn't stream on Monday either, so that was 2 days unfulfilled. And then of course I don't stream on Tuesday, so I've literally had a 3 day break since streaming, and I definitely feel like I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to expect on Wednesday. you know, I went from at least 3 concurrent viewers and I don't know what's going to happen today. It's actually today that I'm going to stream, and it's not. I've not streamed for 3 days, so I'm going forward. I want to continue that consistency. I'm thinking. I think I said this last time. I'm thinking about actually cutting down my streams and focusing more on gaining an audience from other platforms when I'm not streaming, because I've not had a lot of time to dedicate to doing that. Other than this podcast, I haven't done like a stream highlight or video that's been on YouTube or any other platform, Twitter, Instagram. I haven't been able to do that for 2 weeks because I have been, being consistent with my schedule, but I've not allowed time to do those things. So I think going forward, we're going to switch that up again. We are approaching the holiday season, so I know that I'm not going to be possibly, I'm hoping to be able to continue my schedule, but I'm not sure whether that's going to be feasible because I'm not actually going to be here. I'm going to visit my father for Christmas. So those 2 weeks, I'm not sure how that's going to work. Hopefully, I can keep it going. I did design my stream to be portable, so a lot of these things I could just put in a bag and carry with me and still stream, which is what I did when I was there in the summer, which sort of kickstarted my streaming journey, if it were. So I could do that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much I can stick to my schedule. I'm trying to remain consistent because that's the only thing I can really control. Like, I can't control who comes and watches me. I can't control a lot of things that are outside of my control. But what I can control is being there, being on time. So I'm going forward. I'm going to change my schedule a little bit. I think we're going to reduce days. So I think instead of taking one day off, which is the Tuesday, I might do 2 days and not stream on the Sunday, and then on a Sunday I can be working all day on making content for other platforms, and on Tuesday I can continue making content on other platforms. And what else? I'm just trying to think. Like, I'm going to TwitchCon in Amsterdam in March, so a goal of mine before going to that event is to gain a bigger community, and to do that I need to be doing those things, to be consistent with my schedule, not break promises, and to create content on other platforms. So I'm going to do those things. I said I had a good time in streams, people popping in. I think we're at 100, and we're nearly 170 followers. So it's gone up. It's going up each week. It's going up. It's on the up and up. So that's what you want to do. You want to continue doing that. And I don't think it's necessarily anything I'm doing. I think it is that consistency. I think it is also switching up games, and just people who are just interested in that game and want to come and see what's going on, who maybe want to see someone play it before they purchase it, decide if they're on the fence or not, whether to buy a Nintendo Switch. Because a lot of people, you got to think as well, it's not just the purchase of a game, they might not even have that platform. So it's like, is this game worth buying a Nintendo Switch for? And I think my response to that would be, there are so many games. Now on the Nintendo Switch, there are so many games, a reason to buy the console. So if you don't like Zelda, Breath of the Wild, if you don't, there's so many games. You don't like Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart, you got Overcooked. I'm just trying to think of all the games that I've played. Chronicles 2. Oh man, there's so many games on the Nintendo Switch that make it such a great console, and that it's portable as well. I mean, if you're on the fence and you're thinking, if you like Pokemon, then get it for Pokemon. But, I mean, there are so many games. It's like, to me, it seems like a no-brainer, but, it's a lot of money. It's not cheap in terms of consoles. I mean, it's up there now. If you think about it, it's up there with getting a PlayStation 4. I think if you're on the fence of what to buy, a Switch or a PlayStation, get a PlayStation 4. I mean, in 2001, you're looking at the new consoles coming out as well. So I need to start saving money for those. And at the moment, a lot of my resources are going into my stream, and I think I need to calm that down. Also, I got a present this week from my mother, who gave me, because I was thinking about getting a new chair, because I was experiencing back pain from longer streams, or from doing it, like lower back pain. And instead of buying a new chair, she got me this cool cushion. So it's like got a honeycomb thing. It's just really, really soft and supportive, and it's quite nice. It's quite nice on the tushy for the 14 hours, I'll tell you. Like, it was really, really nice. What I learned a lot from doing that 14-hour stream as well is that, can you be entertaining for 14 hours? That was a massive thing of, it's not just sitting and playing the game, it's being entertaining, engaging in what to do. to retain an audience that have just popped in for a few seconds to see the game and see you and sort of just suss out whether or not they want to watch you. Which I think to a degree I did successfully, but I mean, towards the end, the energy was lagging because obviously I've been streaming for 14 hours. So I think I need to find a way to be engaging, to keep it up, to keep, you know, being entertaining, I guess. There's a rule, like people say that when people go into a stream, you've kind of got 30 seconds to engage them, and they decide whether or not they want to watch you. Another thing I discovered that I wasn't even aware of is that you don't even have to set up an account to watch Twitch. And I was looking at my figures, and that's another thing that's really important to do, is to look at every stream. At the end of the stream, look at your stats, look at who is watching, look at the numbers. Look at the numbers, look at where they're from. I discovered that on one of my streams, I had, I think it was like 5 or 7 people actively watching on Twitch. But then I looked at the numbers from other sources, I had about 30 people. So these people who are watching my stream, but not directly from Twitch, or they don't have an account and they're watching my stream, which is quite interesting because I was just like, that's crazy. 30 people are watching me from outside of Twitch, which is nuts. And if I can find some way somehow to reach out to those people and get them to set up an account, that would super help me out. Because unfortunately, for partnership, which is what we're sort of striving towards now, which is going to take a sweet minute, chat, you've got to get 75 concurrent viewers. So I've done everything else. You have to have 12 different streams in the month, which I've done easily. You've got to have streamed for over 25 hours, which I've done. And the only one that I'm missing to get partnership is 75 concurrent viewers, because they're not counting people outside of Twitch watching. And to get that concurrent, you need more than 75, because the way they work the maths out. So if in a month I'm streaming like 5 streams a month, then sorry, not a month, 5 streams a week, and then you multiply that by 4, it's 20 separate streams. In those 20 separate streams, you need 75 or more to get that 75 concurrent viewers. So to me, that's quite a tall order, but I mean, that is nothing compared to what people had to do back in the day for Twitch, because they had to get something ridiculous like 500 concurrent viewers. So I mean, it's a lot less. The threshold is a lot less than what it used to be. But at the moment, I'm looking at 3 concurrent viewers a month. So we need to get the magic number 75. So they don't care really how many it's not based on how many followers you have. They're not interested in those numbers. They're not interested in the numbers of people that you have for one stream, because you might get raided by someone, or someone might host you. So they're not interested in like one-off streams. They're interested in the longevity. So they're interested in concurrent, which means every stream you need at least 75 people watching. And I think the best strategy going forward to get that to happen is to create content on other platforms, to get more people to come to Twitch, to get more people to create an account on Twitch and engage with me that way. I think I also need to be consistent as well with my time and stream anyway. If I'm exhausted from doing the 14 hours, as a consequence, I haven't streamed for 3 days. So I think going forward, if I'm going to do those long 14-hour stints, I still need to, without fail, be there at 7. And it could be a quick hour stream, 2-hour stream, just to explain that I'm knackered, or, you know, just have a chilled conversation with them. And it might not be my normal full stream, but to turn up regardless. I think that's what I'm going to do moving forward. There's been some developments for me as well in my personal life in terms of my acting career that I'm experiencing some changes with. So I'm going to have to dedicate time to focusing on that as well, which I didn't used to have to do. So we've got a change that's happened there that I'm dealing with as well, which is going to affect my time as well. So we'll see how that goes moving forward after Christmas. What I can do to kind of maintain them both, because I enjoy both, and I don't think I have to do one or the other. I think I can still do both, and in a really nice position actually at the moment to be able to do both. So I think I need to dedicate some time to doing that as well. Yeah, I bought a mouse. It's down here. If you're listening to the podcast, I'm currently showing a model O or minus. It's from the Glorious Gaming mouse box. So I have been a console player my whole life. I play with a controller. I've been playing with the PlayStation 4 controller since moving to PC on Destiny, and everyone's saying that the mouse is where it's at. So I purchased a decent gaming mouse, and I'm going to give that a go today. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to have to change my setup around a little bit before streaming to work out where the mouse is going to go and where my laptop's going to go to make it work. I'm going to be using the laptop keyboard because I don't have a keyboard, the separate one at the moment. But again, I'm probably going to have to invest in the keyboard as well. Looking at the Ducky 1-2 Mini, because it's quite small, and I think that would actually be able to fit on my desk. Because my desk is quite small. It's tiny. It's a tiny desk. It's a little desk. I changed my setup to make it more ergonomically friendly because, like I said before, I was experiencing back pain. So I moved some things around. I was experiencing some neck pain as well. I had to see masseuse and a chiropractor to look at my neck because it was all stiff and horrible. So that's been sorted. But moving forward again, I moved some things around so that I'm not always turning my head to look at the camera. I'm turning my neck so that when I'm gaming, I'm not looking that way, like turning my head that way to look at the screen. So that's been nice to just get that sorted. Just go and be like, oh, I've got a problem with my neck, and I'm saying, this is your issue. And then having again a look at my setup. If you're doing this for long periods of time, you need to make sure that it's not painful to do it. Also, make sure that you've got everything sort of aligned and that you're not twisting anything. So with the change of the setup, I wanted to also display the things that I've got. So my guitar is visible in the background. So, you know, again, this could start conversations with your chat. They'd be like, oh, you play guitar? And I'd be like, yes, I do. And they're like, oh, I've got a Pip-Boy in the background that I got from Pip-Boy Vault from Fallout 4. Yeah, from Fallout 4, a collector's edition. So, you know, be like, oh, you play Fallout 4? And I'm like, yeah. And then I've got some plushies, some stuffed animals, a Twitch plushie, and I did have my my Nintendo Switch in the background as well, but I've been using it, so it's by my desk now. But you could see the Twitch Joy-Cons in the background and posters in the background that you can see. Yeah, so it's just ways to start conversations. People come in and are like, oh, you like this? Oh, you like that? And you can just kind of converse with them and chat with them about it. Yeah, you got to have stuff going on unless you've got a green screen. And I played around with the green screen, but I don't know, lighting and other issues made it look a bit naff. So I decided it's better to sort of go with a background. And a lot of streamers are moving away from green screens anyway, and to have like a background so they can just chat and people can see what's in the background and start conversations and, you know, be like, oh, you've got that. Oh, that's cool. I've got one of those too. I don't know. I'm like, oh, you like anime? Oh, great. What are your favorite animes? Well, they're in the back so you can see them. What are your favorite games? They're in the back so you can see them. Oh, do you like to play guitar? Yes, yes, I like to play guitar. It's in the back. You can see it. There's sort of things to sort of engage your audience. I also like to think about my title. I know a lot of people say like, oh, they're not even looking at the title, they're not reading the title, but I've had compliments on my titles from people that have come in to view me for the first time or regulars have been like, oh, I really like your titles. So I spend some time thinking about that. Yeah. I want to get more people on the show to chat with. So if you're a streamer, you're out there and you're listening, get in touch. And I might get you on a show. We can chat. If you're a beginning streamer, if you've been streaming for a while, yeah, contact me. And we'll do the thing. We'll do the thing. We'll get you on. And we'll do a little podcast convo. I think that'd be pretty cool. Right. I'm going to head off now, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Streamer Struggles with Gleaney. And I'll see you again next week. Peace. I'm out. Bye-bye.